Water is one of the key ingredients to life on Earth. Even 70% of our world consists of seas and oceans. Only 3% consists of the water we need, the fresh water. The water cycle is the endless process that connects all of that water. It joins the Earth's oceans, land, and atmosphere. Most precipitation lands in the oceans. Precipitation that falls onto land flows into rivers, streams, and lakes. Some of it seeps into the soil, where it is held underground as groundwater.
With the increasing number of population, water consumption is increasing. People have been wasting huge amounts of water for centuries, using more water than they need. Clean water is essential for life, but most people in the developed world don't think much about the water they use for drinking, food preparation, and sanitation. In developing nations, however, the search for safe drinking water can be a daily crisis. Millions of people die each year, most of them children, from largely preventable diseases caused by a lack of access to clean water and proper sanitation. For these reasons, the water falling from the sky becomes insufficient for us and starts the global warming crisis.
An estimated 880 million people still don't have regular access to clean water. Something like 2.7 billion people are without adequate sanitation, so that challenge still looms very large. Policymakers will struggle to lower both numbers even as the planet's population rises by an expected 3 billion over the next 50 to 75 years. About 5,000 children die each day due to the preventable diarrheal diseases such as cholera and dysentery, which spread when people use contaminated water for drinking or cooking. A lack of water for personal hygiene leads to the spread of totally preventable ailments like true coma, which has blinded some 6 million people.
Essential to preserve the environment, humanity is going to also poses a major problem for aquatic ecosystems. When we take water from rivers, floodplains, and watersheds, those ecosystems bear the burn of water scarcity and begin to be degraded or disappear. And that also creates a cost to us, not just nature, because we also depend upon those ecosystems.
Although problems such as lack of harvest, fresh water and loss of lives may seem specific for less developed countries, some large and well-developed cities have already begun to experience this crisis, slightly like London, Moscow, Tokyo and Miami.
Are telling that if people continue to waste water like that, Istanbul is going to face crisis soon too. At the same time, according to the expert, there is a drought every 7 years in Istanbul and a severe drought every 14 years. If it is true, many things prove to be true. This drought will happen next year in Istanbul, and this will be a disaster for everybody, especially at the time everybody needs water more than everything because of the coronavirus.
Per person, the world consumption is approximately 193 liters, while a total of 70,000 liters of water is consumed annually in Istanbul. In addition, the water we consume is not limited to this. There's a large amount of water that we consume more indirectly.
These are the examples of water we consume indirectly. When we shower for 5 minutes, we spend 125 liters of water. When we flush once, we consume 15 liters of water. When we wash the dishes by hand, we waste 103 liters of water. 2,700 liters of water is consumed for the cotton t-shirts we wear. For a hamburger we eat, exactly 2,400 liters of water is consumed.
According to data of the Istanbul Water and Sewerage Administration, the occupancy rate in dams that supply water to the city has been measured as 24.50 as of today. In 2019, the water rate in dam was 35.60 in this period. The main reason for this decrease in occupancy rate is unnecessary and unconsequential water consumption. If we continue to consume water that way, it will decrease even more in the following years.
Forests play a huge role in climate change and the water cycle. They cool down the atmosphere and help to maintain its temperature, which results in precipitation. They also act like sponges and keep the precipitation that falls on the ground. However, deforestation destroyed all. it decreases the amount of precipitation per year. Furthermore, soil can hold up the water without trees.
Change begins with more efficient management of water resources. The United Nations General Assembly has recognized the right to safe and clean drinking water, and sanitation as a human right is essential for the full enjoyment of life and all human rights. Making that right become universal reality and providing each person on the planet with affordable access to the 20 to 50 liters of daily water required to sustain life is a clear goal for the decades ahead.
Take shorter showers. A typical shower uses 5 to 10 gallons of water a minute. Limit your showers to the time it takes to soak up, wash down and rise up. Water is a scarce and finite resource, so why are we wasting water? Keep in mind our future is as much as our water.